Hello, everyone. Good afternoon to you all, and thank you for joining us for today's important webinar. This webinar is the very first CETL webinar to be provided to our valuable university students. The webinar title is Blackboard for Students, Quick Start. I'm Hassan Salim, the CETL Director, and it's my pleasure to introduce today's speaker to you, Mr. Mohammad Qatrawi. He is a senior Blackboard specialist in the United Arab Emirates University's Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning, CETL. He has an extensive and unparalleled experience in the fields of educational technology, e-learning, and faculty professional development. He's a Blackboard certified trainer who was a solution engineer and consulting manager for Blackboard master distributor in the Middle East. In that role, he was well known for crafting learning management system solutions for universities in accord with their institutional goals and visions. Furthermore, he designed, developed, and conducted several Blackboard train-the-trainer programs throughout the Middle East. He was one of the first adapters of Blackboard analytics for Learn within the GCC region. His research interests pertain to strategies for engaging students in learning, data science, and analytics of e-learning. In addition to his expertise with learning management systems, he possesses numerous Quality Matters certifications and previously worked as an instructor of computer science information systems at Zarqa University. Mohammad Qatrawi is a game changer, and he joined the university a little more than a year ago, but he made a big difference, and I think you can feel when you get into any functional glitch in Blackboard, and he attends to that through your student organization, which I encourage you. I think today Mohammed is going to talk about that. I encourage you to have the student organization as your first step whenever you face any issues or whenever you feel like learning any issue related to Blackboard. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. A recorded version of this webinar will be made available to you on your organization within Blackboard, the student organization. And we would love to hear from you. If you have any question during the presentation, please type them into the question box in front of you. I will do my best to communicate your questions to Mr. Qatrawi. If we have time at the end, we might have a live Q&A, and please keep your microphone muted throughout the presentation. And now, without any further ado, I will turn the time control to Mr. Qatrawi. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Hassan, for the nice introduction. Good evening, everyone. As Dr. Hassan highlighted, today's session is a quick start on Blackboard for students, actually. So I'm going to start from the first beginning, which is actually how to log into your Blackboard. So all of you know that you can go to my.uae, then go and click on a Blackboard. But usually I'm using like a shortcut to that as elearning.uaeu.ac.ae. Then I have this login. Then I type my credential as a student and the password. Then after that, I click login. Now that's good. We have now a problem that appeared that many of you may face it, which is sometimes happening when you have login into your Blackboard or login to any system due to cookies issue. So I'm going to click here, try to log in again, and click login. And this is how I resolve the problem. So that's likely we have this problem in the beginning. So now when I log into Blackboard, you can see when I'm logging to the Blackboard, I see here what we call the global menu, and I see here what we call the tabs. So, and each tab is actually consists of a page with boxes that we call those boxes as modules, which is displaying information or services. Sometimes each tab contains sub-tabs, like this tab, My UAEU. We have 3 tabs or sub-tabs inside it, and each tab is consisting a page with modules or blocks that display information or services. Now, before we going to tabs and details, let me show you this global menu, which is showing your name as a student and showing a number within a box. This red box actually showing you the notification of new events inside the Blackboard, something due dates about some of your what's new in your courses. So this is a one-stop that's very, very important to you. So if I click in this drop menu, I can see my recently courses. I can see my other courses. I can click here in the course name to jump to that course. I can see also a lot of things related to organization, tools, and setting. And let me just click in the first icon on the side, which is called BB Home, just to expand this page. Once I click in the BB Home, I can see I have today, I have in my calendar a due today. I have Introduce Yourself. That's a discussion board in the demo course. And I have an assignment about Charles Dickens. That is a demo. I have also one assignment called English History. That's coming from a Blackboard course. So this is the name of the course. And lesson 1, actually I have a lesson 1 quiz in a demo course. And I have due this week those 2 activity. One of them is week 2, one of them is Q2. And I can click also, see here what is recently graded from my instructor in each course. And also I can click in any one of those to visit the details and to jump to the course. So if I click here, I'm going to jump to this activity, to this assignment, to this test, to that course. If I click here, I can see the grade details and the feedback. I also can see the posts if I have some posts. The post here I don't have any posts. Those posts is actually coming from anything like discussion boards, blogs, and journals and wikis inside any of your courses, and you can filter those results based on course as well. While here, I can see the updates. If I click here, I can see all the updates coming from all the courses, and I can open. For example, if I see here, I have a writing assignment feedback that is by my instructor. I can open that. I can dismiss this because I don't want to see it. It's actually done since 1 hour. This is done since 26 minutes. And I can filter those updates based on the course. So here I'm seeing all the courses, as you notice. But if I interested to see the demo course only, I click on the demo, so I see all the updates in the demo course. The same thing here for the organization. If there is an announcement, I will see the announcement here, so I can click on the course announcement here. I see all the announcements coming from the demo course because I selected just the demo course, or I can just select all again and see the announcement from all of my courses. And even I can see the whole announcement like that's coming from demo course. I can watch even the video, which is inside the announcement. Here, and this one is the retention center. It's going to show me for all my courses if I have some warning coming from the retention center. Retention center will identify some warnings, alerts to you based on your activity. For example, if you didn't enter the course for 5 days, if you have a grade below the average grade, and etc. So you will see those alerts coming to you to alert you to be more inactive. Here is my grades. If I click my grades, I can see the details of the grades. I can click on any grade and see the courses, the marks here, and I can click on any activity here to see the details of this. You can click this to jump to that, and we will see this now. Before that, I'm going just to finish this global menu. I click here. I can see the calendar. Now, in the calendar, you can see all the event with the due date. So if you have a graded activity like assignments, if you have a graded activity like a discussion board, or even if you have a session, then you will see here in the calendar actually each event. For sure here it is marked by different color because you have different courses and each course has its own color. I can click here to change the color. I can just remove this if I don't want to see certain thing in my calendar. I can have a personal event. I can create here an event for me, identifying that as a personal event so that it will remind me. And even I can get an external link. So if I click on that, I will get a link that I can put it in the browser, download it, and put it in my Outlook or in my, let's say, calendar in the computer, so that I have this calendar in my computer. As you see here, this one-stop global menu is a great tool because you can navigate from that and see the notification in one stop. So I will give you one example. Let's say that I'm going to see the updates here. Then I see here this announcement. Though this announcement is appearing to me totally, or any activity, I can click here on that and open it. It's actually moving me to the course that is called demo to announcement. The same thing will happen if you click on assignment or a test appearing in your calendar or appearing in the global menu here. I'm going to switch back to the global menu again because there is one thing that I want to talk about it since I went in this fast. Now, those notifications coming to you, like 75 notifications, can I control those notifications, where those notifications come and go to my mobile if I have the app for the Blackboard in my mobile? Or those notifications should come in at 7 days? How should I see them? Should I see them in the global menu? Should I see them into the modules that we're going now to talk about it? Then I can adjust all this from my tools, from your tools, from your settings. You click on the settings, you can find edit notification settings. If I click in edit notification settings, it's going to move me to edit notification setting page where I can adjust my notification. I can adjust those in general notification, like I want to remind every 7 days or less than that for the due date events, for the events. And I can adjust this is for my courses in total or my organization. I'm going to cancel this. I will leave it as a 7 days. You can adjust it to your preference. I would advise you to keep it at least 7 days. You can make it lower than this. Now you can edit the notification setting for each course individual, or you can do a bulk edit, which is editing all the notification for all of your courses, same, and put the same setting. So I'm saying, because this user actually will see that course I am taking because I'm a student, I click on that. I can select the courses that I want to adjust the notification for, or select all. I will leave it all. I will move here. You can see I can put the notification on and off for all the notification. For example, assignment due date for me is important. So I want this to have it as an email. I want to have it as a dashboard. Announcement available, maybe I can say, no, I don't want to see it in my mobile. I just want to get it in the email. So you define your preference for, the notification. So for example, test availability or test due date is showing you those notifications coming into 3 channels: dashboard, email, and mobile. So you decide. I would advise you for anything with a due date, with the grades, to have all notification coming to everything that you have as a channel, which is a dashboard and email and mobile. For sure, I can turn this for all on by clicking just on the column header. I'm going to submit that and click on this, not just pop up. And I'm going, also the same thing is actually coming to the organization, the same thing. So I'm going now to switch back to the first tab, which is called My UAEU tab. As I told you, those tabs is actually pages and may contain sub-pages. So the first landing page, which is My UAEU, is actually including 3 sub-pages. The first one, UAEU, My UAEU, notification dashboard. I'm going to describe first here UAEU. So you see here the modules. you see my announcement, which is displaying the announcement for you. So you click on the announcement that you want to move. So for example, this course called Demo, I can click and go to announcement. I have another course called an Introduction to Heritage and Culture, and there is a quiz announcement there. I can click. I can see more announcement here. Click to see more announcement. It will move me and show me all the announcement that I have. Going to go back. I can see if there is defined task for me in certain courses. The most important module here is actually My Courses, which is allowing you and showing you the courses that you have, and you can click on any of those courses just to visit the course homepage. So you will go to the course area by clicking into the course name. You will visit the course, let's say, site. So if you want to visit the demo course, you click on demo, then now you are in the demo course. I can click here to back to my UAEU to describe just the remaining modules. So the remaining modules is actually something like notification coming, like this is like advertisement. Here, how you download the student app in your mobile. Some information related, for example, the respondents like down browser and how to install it or the version that's available. If you have this module Cortex Bookshelf, will show you the Cortex Bookshelf that you want. I'm going here to switch to notification dashboard, and you may notice that I'm focusing into notification because it's very important and essential part. If I click on notification dashboard, I can see here, it is showing me the information in a different form, which is by modules. One of these modules is called Needs Attention, and mostly this is for instructor. It's just highlighting the needs attention for the instructor as needs grading. But for students, you will see alerts, which alerting you about the past due, let's say, activity that, for example, if you just passed due an assignment and then a test, and also it will show you the retention center, which alert you about your activity, that you are being behind other students in the grades or behind the students in accessing your course. You didn't access the course for 5 days. So you can see here the name of the courses, and in each course you can see the activity, the rules that you just achieve or you have passed. For example, activity rule, it will just tell you if you are behind and you missed some activity, if you didn't access your course, if you below certain grades, and if you missed a deadline in your course. One of the modules here, which is very important also, which is to do. To do actually will show you what's past to do, which is like I have those two items past to do. For example, introduce yourself in the demo course. I should done this and to today at some time, but I didn't do it. I have a test, the same thing in the same course, and I didn't do it. And I can see here what's due. I can see today I have an assignment and I have a lesson 1 quiz. I have a lesson with quiz also 2, which is quiz 1 and quiz 2. I can see what's coming tomorrow or this week or future. So I can click here anywhere. For example, if I am, let's say I want to do this activity, which is introduce yourself, I can click here in this activity and I go and do that activity. So go back, showing you, for example, if I want to do this assignment for Charles Dickens, I can click on that and go to directly to the assignment. So this is the beauty of notification. You click on the notification, you go to what you need to do immediately. I'm not going to do this. We're going to do it together now, but let's continue just navigating outside our course. So now I am in my UAE tab, but in the sub tab that's called Notification Dashboard, and we cover everything related to those modules. Actually, there is a third module, which is called What's New, which will show you actually what's being added as a new items, a new activity within your courses. Now, currently it's not available, but once it will be available for you. So tell you what's new in your courses. Here, for sure, you can select the date to see what's new, what's due after like 5. Then you will filter those results based on what you change and the date. Now I'm going to come here back to my UAE sub-tab, which is showing me my courses. Now we can click on any course to visit that course. Before doing that, I would like to mention what Dr. Hassan said, which is the organization where you can find the information and the help for you. So in order to visit the organization, you switch to the tab that is called Organization here, and you click on the organization. You will see here, I'm registered in a couple of organizations as a student, but I have an organization called a student. When you click on a student organization, there is a student orientation from previous. There is some also online teaching and update about the students, but here is in the menu, you can have a Blackboard Learn. You can click here to visit the Blackboard Learn help for students. Will help, just switch to the help where you find everything you need, even to watch a videos and getting started, do the quick start, do the assignment, and even watch videos for students. Switching back to our Blackboard, the same thing for the videos. We added the videos here so you can play the videos about assignment, about how to use the discussion, doing the test, and all the stuff is there for you. Those videos is included as a playlist. Also, for example, this is about working in your course. You can see here the videos list, and you play any videos of those from within Blackboard. The same thing about the menu that I described as a global menu, how to customize and even how to change and manage your profile, how to send an email inside your course, and etc. Here, how to communicate, which is related to many communication tools, like one of them is discussion board, how to use the messages, or how also to use the calendar inside your Blackboard. Here, those are added, for example, from an external site as well, how to view your assignment feedback, how to view your test results and feedback, and how to access the report. For example, if I click on this, this will open an external website showing me a tutorial step-by-step how to view this feedback. I'm going to close those windows, a couple of those windows, and leave this one open. Now, if I'm interested to know about Collaborate Ultra, I can click on the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, and I will find the student's guide for Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, which is a document describe how to set up audio and video and how to access the recording and even how to use Collaborate Ultra in general. Here is the videos, how to access your Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, how to set up your video, and this is a detailed tour in Arabic for Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. The same thing here, we'll find an interface tour if you're interested with. The same thing here going with help links for everything that you would like to access, like how to use it as participants, how to troubleshoot. So if I click a troubleshooting, I will see how I'll do troubleshooting in Safari, Chrome support, or if I have a network connection, how I determine that and see this mark indicating that I have a network connection, how to do this, and how also to see test-tabbing video and audio, and some best practices for you as attendees. So that's for Blackboard Collaborator. The same thing going for the respondents like down the browser, you're going with a guide and some videos. I just parse this in details just to show you that this is available to you. And even we update this on regular basis, so that will include anything that's helpful. And for sure, you will find the video of this session the recording for this session will be here as well. Switching back to my UAEU, or going to courses as well, I can see the list of the courses as well. So there's two ways to access my course. I can click on my UAE and visit my courses. I'm going to click on the demo course. Now, we finished navigating inside our, let's say, Blackboard, and how to use the global menu, how to set up the notification, and how to jump to the activity directly from the global menu or the notification. If there is any question, please ask. Now we're going to start the second part, which is how to navigate inside our course and how to submit an assignment, how to deal with the tools and activities, and accessing our recording as well.
Mohammed, there is only one question coming from Mariam.
Yes.
Actually, I tried to answer it on the chat, but it's better for all of them to hear from you. Can we say that this page is the curriculum management system? As most doctors tell us to look for the PDF and file in CMS there, but I couldn't find any files. I'm not sure which page Mariam is
Referring
talking
to.
about. Mariam, if you can unmute yourself and tell us
Yes.
which page you're talking about, please.
That's what, sorry, do you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Yes. In the courses, they tell us go to the curriculum management and look for the PDF or the PowerPoints we already uploaded there. I don't know where is this page.
Okay, great.
That's
Thank
what
you
I'm looking in the Blackboard.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
very much,
clear.
Miriam, for this question. I will tell you something. Miriam, the course can be set up in different way. For example, this is one course set up by myself, and the landing page for my students is announcement. So this is the announcement. Now, this menu is actually can be composed of many types. For example, this, I will describe this and I will answer you while I'm describing this. So some of the instructor have here a link course document where they put all the course material and the assessment, but this is not like a holy thing that cannot be changed, because this menu is designed by the instructor. So when the instructor instructs you to find something, he or she should tell you that this is somewhere in the content area in one of those menus. But I can describe this to you very easily, how to explore your course. When you see the home page is actually showing you the modules, which is actually showing you the alerts for this, and the same thing that we see the notification, but it is in the, it is in the course level. So to do here is showing you the same thing, but for this course. Alerts is the same thing that we describe with this course. Here I will see the box, I will see the task, I will see my announcement if it's there. Some instructor might have announcement as a separated item here, where you can click on that to switch to announcement. So this is the course menu. It's your navigation. It's your friend. I would encourage you to just explore this menu to understand more. Usually the instructor have something called start here, which is describing the course itself, how to start with the course, and even some video, how to navigate inside the course, describing to you as a course orientation, so that to tell you how to find those documents, how to find the curriculum, how to find the syllabus. So this is when you have a start here describing to the students everything and the learning outcome, it could helpful. When the instructor asks you, for example, finding a document, so if you have a course document here, go to that course document, click on that. For example, at my course, it's called lessons. So in my course, the student should go to lessons. They have a lesson one, they click on the lesson one, and they can find different folders and different activity. So inside this is about the unit reading and skills. I can see some of those inside it. So I can explore the course. So I encourage you to explore and see. You can ask the instructor in which menu item should I look at this. So for here, for me, it's lessons. I hope I answer you, because it is depend on the course design that is done by the instructor. Now I get your question, and you can ask the instructor. I would encourage all the instructors to have something like start here, or an introduction video, or a document that describing, let's say, the anatomy of the course and the course menu itself.
Thank you, Mohammed. There's no more questions, and you can go ahead.
Great. So continuing in that, as you see here in the menu, as I said, either it is a menu for an item showing you like a module page, which is displaying modules, boxes that is with the services, with notification, like the home page as I described, or it is linking you to a tool like announcement, which is a tool that show the announcement, or it is a content area like here. It is actually a content area to display information, have some folders, some documents, as Miriam asked, which is like lessons here. I have inside my course lessons, and I define the lessons to be each folder containing a lessons and maybe containing subfolder. In each subfolder, I can find the activity or the content itself inside my course. So for example, in this grammar, I have this content and links inside my grammar. So as you see, the content can be displayed with a diversity of things. It can be a video, it can be a document, it can be an item, which is displaying everything inside the content area. And most of the instructors are using something called course documents, but as I told you, this is up to the design. And you can find the activity. When you click in certain items like live sessions, for example, if you find it in the course, sometimes it's opening to you another tool so that you know this is a tool a link. For example, if I click in the discussion is showing me what we call the discussion board, which is showing the discussion board, which is a tool for doing the discussion that we can do the post and discuss some, let's say, topics like introduce yourself or something related to the material between you and your colleagues and the instructor. And here, for example, there's one thing that I want to highlight. To access all the tools inside your course, you can click in tools. So to access the content, you click on any of those links and you will find the content. Mostly it will be course document, it will be lessons, units, weeks, according to what is named by your instructor. So let me discuss one thing. When you want to access your tools inside the Blackboard, you click tools. From this tools, you can access all the tools inside the Blackboard that is available to you by the instructor. For example, you remember the announcement. We put it here and it is available in the home page. I can click here in the announcement to visit all my announcements. I access this from tools. So if I click to the tools again, if I want to access journals, if I have journals in this, I can click on the journals and visit the journal. And actually I have a journal that I want to do, which is available to me by instructor. And the same thing if I want to access Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, which is the, the live lecture tool in our Blackboard. The same thing goes if I want to send my instructor an email, which is very important to you. If you want to send an email, you can click here and click send email. And you can say to all instructors. So if you click all instructor, you will send an email. The same thing if you want to send other students as well. So if I click all instructor and I type here the subject is like assignment is not there, for example, sorry. Then you can type the message here, which is okay, and you can attach a file or a picture and submit that. This will go for all instructors in this courses, will go to the email. So if you want to send an email for your instructor, please use this send email. If you use course messages, it is inside the course. It will reach the instructor. The instructor need to come and see that. You can see the task if there is a task defined to you by here. You can see a blogs, which is created by the instructor for you as an assignment maybe. And discussion board, you can visit it from here. So if I click discussion board, actually I'm visiting the discussion board, which is linked here. So as you notice, I can reach the discussion board from here or clicking from tools and click here into discussion board. So the tools in your course menu is available for you to reach all the tools inside the Blackboard course that you are in. Now, more than that, which is if you are within a groups, you can visit the groups from here and click on the groups and see that you are in a case study called English history. For the groups, once you are registered in a group, you will see this group in the last item of your menu is called like my groups, and you see all the groups here and you can click on the group itself. We will visit that now after a while, because I'm going to describe what is the remaining here. Sometimes you have Panapto video. If you click on Panapto video, you can see all the videos within your course that is published by your instructor. Those usually is published within lessons, course document, or whatever content item here that is showing you all of the course material. But if there is a video here, you can play that video. For example, this is a link for help, which is showing me some help links for the students like Blackboard help and etc. So basically, I need to understand if the instructor is not supplying a video or orientation about how this is constructed, I would just advise you just to explore it, and you will know and notice, yeah, this is the lessons, and inside the lessons I can see there is a quiz, because this is a quiz, and this is an assignment icon that show me and can click on that. And the good thing is in the home page, you can see what to do, as I told you, and you can start from this as well. So let's start by one scenario. I have this to do, and I have an assignment today to do it. Now, if I don't know where's the assignment actually here. I will visit lessons and I will scroll. I find the assignment here, so I can click on that. So the assignment is located here. But from to do here, in the home page, since this is a graded thing, I can click in that and visit the assignment. The same thing will happen if I go to lessons and I click on the assignment. So this is the beauty of the notification. Now I can see this assignment is due today. It is 5:30 p.m., which is past due. And I have a point possible of 10, but the instructor allowed me to do it. So I'm going to browse my computer. For sure, I can write the text submission, but this is if it is very simple assignment, but actually I want to write a whole document. I'm going to browse my computer. I'm going to locate in my computer a file, which is in my desktop. It's called Charles Dickens, like this, and I click on that. And I want just to highlight one thing. You should, if you are sure that this is your work and finished work, you need to click submit, not save draft. And I will tell you, if you click save a draft, that's mean I'm going to save it as a draft. That's mean I'm not ready to deliver that. I will come and just edit it again and then click submit. So for example, if I say save as a draft, which is sometimes this is the mistake happening by the student. As you see, a temp is already late because I passed to do that, and I submit that as a draft. That means it's not yet submitted and the instructor cannot see it. So it's like I'm not submitting that. And if I say okay here, this is the draft. In order to submit assignment, you should click on the assignment as we said, and you should also upload that and click submit, not save as a draft. So I click continue. So now, as you notice, I click continue. It's bring me back to upload a new document or remove this document because I didn't already submit that. So I'm going to remove this document or because it's not finished, and I'm going to browse maybe for another document, which is the finished version. And I click here, submit. If I want to put some comments for my instructor, I will put some comments here like, yeah, I done the following, or just highlight some points important, and I click submit. So this is how you submit. You click submit, not save as a draft. Because if you save it as a draft and it wouldn't go to the instructor, if the due date passed and he or she not allowed you to deliver it after a due date, then actually you will get 0 mark. That's very important. So I'm going to click OK. Now I submitted my work for my instructor. My instructor will have this work and he's going to mark this work and return that back to me.
Mohammed,
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, but we have 3, I can tell, important questions before you move to the next. The first question is from Ahmed. In one of my courses, the tools link doesn't appear. It doesn't appear on the course menu. Yeah,
this is because the instructor hide that tools link. So I will tell you something. There is many approaches, as you know, Doctor. I can hide this tool and make all the other tools or important tools available. So you need to notify your instructor that this is hidden and I need to access. If you cannot, for example, let's say if I'm not putting the live session here, which is accessing Collaborate Ultra, and I hide tools, the students cannot. Ahmed, you cannot also go to Collaborate Ultra, and I'm with you with this. So if there is, maybe there is a reason from the instructor to hide it, he makes other tools available as a link, like the discussion, like the live session. If not, then you should notify the instructor that this is not available in order to make it available for you.
This is very important actually to all students, because sometimes instructors by mistake hides an important tool. And the instructor will not be aware unless you share that with the instructor. The next question is from Mohammad Al-Saqri or Sagri. What is the difference between sending an email and a course message?
I already described this. I'm going to describe it very fast. I think this is why. Send an email will go into the external email. That is the let's say the email of the university, which is the default email. But course messages is actually like messages inside the Blackboard. So the instructor, in order to have this message, he needs to come to course messages like you and click on the inbox. So this is how you check the message or create the message. The same thing for the instructor. While when you create send email, like what I've done, okay, I'm going to show you what happened. In Outlook, I'm going to, after your permission, Doctor, I'm going to open my Outlook. So Outlook here, which is my email, I'm going to open that. I already have an email coming to my email, if you see, as an instructor. So as an instructor, I have the message. It's coming from this user. I know that you send me an email, okay? So this is the difference. It's coming to my inbox in my university email without even visiting the Blackboard. But the messages, the instructor need to visit the course messages. So if it's very important thing, I would recommend always to use the email rather than using the messages.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mohammed. There is another question from Taimoon Qais. How can we upload our presentation on Blackboard? And since this question is related to another question from a PhD student, Iqlima Dinar, I hope I'm pronouncing your names correctly. As PhD students, we are required to present through Blackboard.
Okay.
Is there a demo for that?
Now, I will tell you something. When you say you're required to present in a Blackboard, if you are students, then the only way to upload your documents or to upload your presentation is an assignment, a wiki, journal, discussion, if there's a discussion. So mainly if I want my student to have an assignment, I need just elaboration from your side about the question, because for example, if I go here back to the course, if I need to upload a presentation and the doctor asks me for a presentation, he would lift an assignment or ask me to do it in a journal or a wiki. So if it's an assignment, the same thing, I come here, then I will upload my presentation as I done with this file, which is a docs. It will also, I can upload a PowerPoint. So there is no difference. If you in the assignment ask to upload an Excel sheet or a PowerPoint, you can upload it.
You know, maybe Iqlima means that the instructor is asking to use Blackboard Collaborate to present something to the class.
Okay, that's a good thing. So that's a different thing, which is either the instructor is creating a live session, okay, like this session, and there is a time for this, which is really like this as it started, and you click on that and join, and by default the instructor will give you the role of being not a participant but a presenter, so that you will present. Or the instructor created for you a group, like the group that I have, which is called English Study, and you can see here Collaborate, which will be available as a room to present. So the instructor needs to give you an access, needs to give you an instruction about which, let's say, Collaborate session that you will use and what time you're going to do that.
Another interesting question coming from Mohammed Al-Sakri, and then I'm going to give you back the control, Mohammed.
Okay.
Why some courses still appear in Blackboard and those courses have been taken in the first semester?
Thank you very much for this. And let me switch back to my UAEU here. Well, okay. Now, this is a policy from the university about keeping those courses for you for the historical purpose and accessing your previous work. Okay. Maybe you need to use some artifacts from those courses in your portfolio, but you can do something. You see this a setting button here beside your My Courses. If I click on that, I can click on this and I can click here group by term, by the way, which is going to group your courses by term if you have many terms, but here I just fall 2020. And one thing which is very important in your courses here, if you want to hide certain courses. So for example, if I want to hide this course, I can just click here and hide it, which is called the Blackboard. If I click on that and click submit, it will be hidden from my list. So now in my list, I missed the Blackboard course. There is no in my Blackboard course. So if you look, there is not. So by this, come to your course my courses, personalize it by clicking on that setting button. Then whatever course you don't like, you can hide it. So I'm going to hide all the courses just to show you. I'm going just to have the demo course and the Blackboard course. Thank you for asking. But I need to just to do that just one time and click on submit. And now I have a very nice my courses. Just I have Blackboard and demo. The same thing even for the organization, but I didn't do the organization. So it's okay. I'm going to show just to submit that, just to show you how much I can do. So now I have 2 courses. So yeah, go here and change it by my settings from my courses. Okay.
Thank you, Mohammed, very much. The floor is yours.
Okay. Now, going back to our course, which is the demo course, I'm going just to highlight one other point, which is very important to you. I don't know if you're aware about it, which is how to switch to another course from the same course. So let's say that I am here into the discussion board, okay, in this course, discussion board. And I want to switch to the discussion board and the course that's called the Blackboard. I going to the menu, which is beside the demo here, the chevron here. When I click here, I can see list of all of my courses that's available. Even if I hide those courses, it will appear here. So I can click here for the recently visited Blackboard. When I click here, I'm switching from demo course to Blackboard course. Not only that, to the same area, which is discussion board, if it's available in that course. So if I'm going to switch back now to the demo course, I'm going to click to the demo course and I'm going to go to the discussion board inside the demo course. So this is your also friend to switch between courses very easily. And now we done this assignment and we done it for the instructor. The instructor going to mark this in the background and going to put some notification. In order to save time, I already done, I think, a similar one in a Blackboard course. So in my course, which is called the Blackboard course, I have another assignment here, which is called English History, which is I delivered to my instructor in the Blackboard course. If I click on this one, because I delivered this assignment, I can see my instructor already marked this assignment, already done some annotation for me, put some information like for this is need work, this is need to be expand more, and he highlighted the name, I don't know why, initial here, and I can download this document. I can download it with the instructor remarks and notes, and I can print it. So I can see from here even the annotation of my instructor and click on an annotation like this one. Yeah, it will highlight even what is in my annotation from my instructor. So this is easily if I want to switch to a thumbnail, see the outline of the document, there's an outline, annotation, and visit like, for example, I can see here, initial here is being notified. And this is actually an update. I hope the instructors just are aware of it because there is a lot of annotation here that can be done. And you can see also the feedback of your instructor. Now, the question is, when I have this mark and grades and the feedback, should I always go to the same location and visit that assignment or quiz and find it? No, the same thing happens if you have this in the global menu, or if you visit tools and you click on my grades. In my grades, you will find all of the activity which is graded and not graded. For example, this is needs grading. That means the instructor still not graded those. Now, I'm not doing this as a student here, very good work. But anyway, let's say, switch to that assignment, which was called, for example, English History. I can see here directly beside the mark an icon for the feedback. I can click to view the feedback. But if I want to see detailed about more feedback annotation, I click on that and it will open the same thing. So you have different way to view it. You can go to the activity, click on the activity to see the feedback, to see the grade, or you can just go to tools and whatever in my grades, whatever activity, for example, another one like this one, which is like another assignment, I can see the feedback and I can click, and I have here a rubric, which is a way of grading by my instructor with annotation on the, or with remarks and feedback. I can click on this week assignment and see what is delivered here. And I can see if there is also sometimes there is a safe assign, which will show me it's just about checking if there is any plagiarisms like checking tools, which will show me if there is something I already copied from the internet and I didn't highlight it to my instructor. So basically, this is how I can view you know, any assignment and grade. And also, don't forget your global menu. If you come here and you can see here an update, in this update, I can see there is a due date. I can see also in my grades as well, in retention center, in my grades, for example, I can see my grade here that is Denmark, which is already for this quiz, and I click on that and see it. The same thing can be accessed from here. So you can view it from different location. Switching back to the courses, if I go to the demo course, and sorry for switching very fast because I want to, you know, save time, give you more information. So tools, my grades, accessing any of the details of your grades and find out. For example, we delivered this assignment and we see here still needs a grading because the instructor is not yet doing a grading. Now I'm going to move to one more point, which is how to access our live lectures, like the session from Collaborate Ultra, and how to launch it, and how to access the recording of that. So either the instructor here put to you a link like live session, Collaborate Ultra, whatever, then you click on that, then you will be in Blackboard Collaborate Ultra page, and you will find the upcoming session, and you click on that, click join session. This is one way to do it. Or you go to tools, if there is nothing in your course here, indicates that there is a link for that. From the tools, you locate Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, and you click on Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, you will find you are in the same page, and you click on this to join. I'm going to click here to join the session. I'm going to highlight some very fast points, then I'm going to switch back to show you how to access your recording. So now I'm launching this. I would advise you to use Chrome and Windows, updated Chrome. I would advise you to use Chrome or Safari, updated one for sure in Mac. When you first join the session, you need to set up your mic. You can select the right mic and you will see is the sound is great, that when I'm talking, that's okay. I can say yes, and I can just work. And then the camera, if it's work, and yes. And when I want to speak after that, for sure I see the tutorial said, yeah, later on, and I'm going to skip that. So I can open my mic, I can open the camera, you know that I can raise my hand, and I can share a video and share audio to talk. If I, for certain reason, if I face a problem with setting my audio and video, I can click on this, my status and setting here, click on my name and set up that again from here. Okay, so I going with setting that again. I'm unmuting my mic and talk. And also I can leave from here, leave the session if I'm away, if I'm asked to express my emotion, agree and disagree, etc. I can chat from here with everyone. I click on everyone and chat with everyone, or I can chat with my instructor just by clicking on the moderator. You will find here something called moderator because I'm not joining as instructor, so this is only the student. If you are allowed to share, you will share your content from here, as I think Miriam or another student asked about how to present. You can click here and present. And by the way, I'm going to put a presenter as well guide for you in the same organization in that if you want that. And from here, you can change the settings. As I said, the speaker and notification settings, if you want to hear an audio notification of the people joining or just a chat and etc. And for sure, you can leave the session either from here or from here. So basically, I'm going to leave the session from here. I'm going to skip and close that. Let's say that this session is ended and I want to access, after a while, I come to my course and I want to access the recording. Sometimes the instructor upload the recording to Bonato video or publish those recording inside your course. And you need to ask them if it is there or there is something in the menu to visit. But if I want to visit the previous recording of Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, I will visit the same thing from Tools, Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, and there is one tiny tricky part, which is, looks like not a menu, but this is actually is a menu. I wish they have it more clear. When you click in this three-barrel line, which is a menu, you will find a menu that is called recording here, sessions and recording. Session is the live session or upcoming sessions, and recording is the recording. If I click on the recording, I will see the recording of a previous lecture. I can click on that and watch it. Sometimes I have the ability to download if there is a download here from the instructor. But once I click watch it, I can watch the previous recording. So the previous recording now is opening within the browser, and once it's just there, I can watch this recording and advance in this recording as you see here and this recording. I'm going to close that. So this is how you visit your record. Yeah.
Can I download it? Because this is one of the questions.
Yeah, I can download it if the instructor allow me to download it directly. I will allow you to download it. I'll show you. I'm switching as instructor. Sorry for this, because this was not allowed to download. So showing, that's one thing. And this will set by your instructor, because the instructor has the privilege to allow to be downloaded or no. So this is from the instructor. If he click allow downloads, then it will be allowed to be downloaded. So if I refresh that, hopefully, and I go to the recording as a student and I click here, I should have download. It will take time to download. I can switch, I think, to Blackboard to show you. If I switch to Blackboard, I'm a student here. An instructor in Blackboard course is actually allowing me to download. So for example, if I click Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, and I'm going to see the recording here, and I click here, unfortunately it's not there. I'm going to see recording in range, and this is one thing. If you didn't see any recording, you should switch to recording in range by filter by, and then you can filter that to show, let's say, certain, as you see here, I have recording that's coming into a previous date. So this is how you filter a range, and it's very important. Sometimes you go there and you didn't find it, you need to use filter by and recording a range. Now, if I click in this or in this, if there is a download, I will see it. Unfortunately, none of those has a download, but this can be edited by the instructor to allow the download. In case you want to download it by another means, for sure, there is many ways in the internet to download any streaming. But officially, if it's available as a download, you will have here download button, just download option. Okay. Okay.
We have 3 minutes left, Mohammed.
Yeah. I'm going just to, thank you, Doctor. I'm going just to highlight a couple of things also, which is very important. If you're having a group, and you can access from tools and visit the group, or if you have it will be here, you can click on the group name beside it in the arrow. You will find the group homepage. You can use those tools like wikis, sending email for your group, and even using Collaborate Ultra if it's available, using the discussion. One thing that I want to highlight, how to use the discussion board as well. If I have a discussion, I click on the discussion board and I click on that forum, and then either I have some post to reply, or either I have an instruction from my instructor how to do it. So here my instructor told me, you need to introduce yourself. You're going to create a new thread. You will not see any others post unless you create this thread. And then you need to reply to your colleague. So I can just create that and put my name here. Okay. And this editor, that is available in the assignment, that's available everywhere, you can use it as Word editor. You can copy anything. You can just have insert a video from YouTube. You can insert a picture. You can write and highlight, changing the colors. It is actually a Word editor, okay? So this is one thing. So I can write anything. I can even go to the internet And let me just go into the internet or just open a document, which is very fast because we have 3 minutes. And this document is, I'm going just to copy that. And let me just switching back to this editor. I'm just pasting that as you see, and I pasted just that. It will switch with the picture, but I didn't take the picture, seems. So I click submit, and now I posted that even in the discussion. Now I can just also review my post here, see the replies on those, and even reply to other colleagues. So this is how I do this in a discussion board or an assignment or whatever. So this is how you check replying and posting into your discussion.
Okay.
If there is any question?
No, actually, the few questions I answered them in the chat. Thank you very much, Mohammed. And dear students, I think what you watched in our webinar, you can consider that eye-opener to the limitless, I put that between quotes, power of Blackboard. Blackboard is not just a file dumpster. Blackboard is an arsenal of tools that you can benefit and manage your courses and manage even your other engagement activities with your instructor or with your fellow students in the same class. I invite you to go to your own organization within Blackboard, student organization, as explained by Mr. Qatrawi. And as I said, have that as your first stop to learn anything you like from Blackboard. If you're stuck, we are an email away. Email us at cetl@uaeu.ac.ae, and we are ready to help you. We are ready to support you. And please do not hesitate to contact us. And I'll be very happy today if Mr. Qatrawi and us, we attracted your attention to how powerful Blackboard is. And good luck with your courses, good luck with your exams. I'm looking forward to see you in future seminars and webinars from the CETL. And I will leave the last word to Mr. Qatrawi. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you, Prof. Hassan. And actually, I just want to thank you for attending the session. And as Dr. Hassan highlighted, I encourage you to visit the organization. It's just starting for you. You'll find many things there would be helpful for you, step-by-step things and the videos. And as Prof. Hassan said, yeah, we are just one step away from you, which is through just the email. If you drop us any email, we'd be glad to help you.